Okay, so I did have a dream last night, and in this current dream, I was taken back to a workplace that I used to work at. At this workplace, I wasn't treated right, I wasn't treated fairly, and I knew that it was a spiritual warfare that was being taken place, although that they didn't know. Okay, mind you, at this workplace that I used to work at, like all of them rose and rised up against me. Okay, and that's something that these people need to understand. Like, you're not rising up against me. you know it's not me that you're rising up against, it's God that you're rising up against, because it's God. As I am being my true authentic self, and I'm doing the will of God, and I'm along this path, it's not me that you're rising up against, it's God. And that's a bad place to put yourself in. Okay, and God doesn't play about his children. Hey, he don't play about his children. So in this dream, I was taken back to that workplace where I was treated horrible. One of the girls was passed out over the sink, and we had to put her on a stretcher. I was there to help put her on a stretcher. One of my biggest enemies in the workplace was on the phone, making a call, 911, getting ambulance, getting help. Okay, fast forward, in this dream, there was like a little celebration that was going on. Nothing too crazy. It wasn't like a strip club party or anything. It was just like a little get together, like a little celebration. Okay. Also, in this dream, the girl that was laid out on a stretcher that was completely helpless, she turned into a dog. And I remember in this dream of me sitting on top of the dog. Okay. Also, I remember having like someone watch the dog, like keeping an eye on her, as like I was mingling and, just chit-chatting and stuff with people at the little celebration. So what I am getting from this dream is that the time is coming, the time is near, the time is close, where God is going to prepare the table before your enemies. Okay, he's seen the hurt that they caused, and although it may look like they got away with it, although it may feel like they got away with it, God is not going to just let them get away with it. Like, the time has come where they're going to have to reap what they sowed. Okay, God does not play about his children. Okay, so if you are in a current situation, or have been in a situation to where you wasn't treated right, or people treated you wrong, and you just pretty much just left it alone, and you prayed about it, and you're letting God deal with it, the time is coming there. We're human, like, it comes up in our head, like these people done me wrong, and when are you gonna let these people get what they deserve? And pretty much what I am saying is, like, knowing that what these people done to me, like, I forgive them, because it's not us fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against the spiritual things, the unseen. And the Bible tells us not to fight against flesh and blood, but to fight against the principalities in the spiritual world, because it's all spiritual. So although I have forgave them, it still hurts, and God sees that hurt. He sees the pain that they cause, and in due time justice will be served. Just hang on. God is not going to let them just get away with it. Although it may look like they have gotten away with it, they haven't. Okay, the time is coming, the time is near, where God is going to make you rise above your enemies. Okay, you just keep following the path of God, doing his will. Okay, if you're someone right now that is facing some difficulties with some people, and you wanting to let God handle it, let him handle it, leave it alone, pray about it, and give it to him. Okay, vintage is his. I think I'm saying that word right. I don't know if I am, but y'all know what I mean. Let him handle it. Okay, in due time everything will unfold, and there's no better way than the way how God reveals things. Okay, it's no better way how God make you rise above your enemies. And this also brings me back to the story of Joseph. His family threw him in a pit, and later on his family needed him. you know? And like I'm saying, like in this dream, she turned into a dog and she was helpless, you know, and I was sitting on top of her. Like, I'm not trying to sound like petty, I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything like that, but this was my dream, and like this is the spiritual interpretation that I'm getting from the dream, is that your enemies are going to bow down to you. Okay, just like in the dream, just like the story of Joseph, they needed him, they needed his help. Okay, and in due time, God is going to bring all of it back around where they're going to need you. Little did they know, little did they know, the time is coming where apologies are going to be owed. The time is coming where you is going to arise above your enemies. Okay, God's seen what they did to you. He knows, and although it looked like they gotten away with it, they didn't. They may think they gotten away, but justice is coming. Okay, so hang on. God don't play about his children. If you know that you're a person that, you know, like, you know that God don't play about you, let God deal with it. Let God handle it. He got you, and he got the situation. Touch not God anointed. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm gonna leave some Bible verses in the description below. See y'all in the next video.